Hi guys, and I'm going to explain about the chapter 4 unit middle unit assignment. For first question, which is question 4, is beginning equation we are going to use is y equal minus negative a cos k x minus d plus c, and the a is maximum the maximum point is 21 and minimum point is negative 24. So a is 21 minus negative 24 divided by 2 equal 22.5, and k is 2 pi over period, which is 2 pi over 12, and answer is pi over 6. 6 maximum plus minimum divided by 2 is 21 plus negative 24 divided by 2, and which are equal negative 1.5. D is the shift to 1 unit right from the y equal negative cos x which is 1, and the final equation is negative 22.5 cos pi over 6 x minus 1 minus 1.5. And for the second equation, it's switched around the graph. Here it's a graph. It's for question A, and here's the time and here's the height. And for question B is from the question we already know the maximum is 11 and minimum is 1, and the a equal maximum minus minimum divided by 2, which is 11 minus 1 divided by 2, which is 5, and the k equal 2 pi over period equal 2 pi over 24, which is pi over 12, and the d is no, we don't have this number here. And for C, it's maximum plus minimum divided by 2, which is 11 plus 1 divided by 2, which is 6. And the final equation we're going to use is y equal negative 5 cos pi over 12 plus t plus 6, minus t plus 6. Sorry, pi over 6 t plus 6. And for question C, so question C shows we want the t equal 12, so we just start putting the 12 into the question. So y equal negative 5 cos pi over 12 plus 6, and the final answer is 11. Okay, and for question 3, from the question we can know the maximum point is 17.3 meter and minimum point is minimum point is 4.5 meters. And from this we can know the because these two questions, the question A and B is almost similar, so we can answer this question in one question together. And for the time we can. And from the max and minimum period, minimum, we can know the a equal max minus minimum divided by 2, which is 17.3 minus 4.5 divided by 2, which is 6.4, and c equal 17.3 plus 4.5 minus divided by 2 equal 10.9. And because we know the 280. Because we know the 208 is minimum height rate and the 8.21 is the maximum height rate, so we use the highest time divided minus the lowest time, which is 8.8 hour minus 6 hour, which is 2 hours, and 21 minutes minus 8 minutes, which is 13 minutes, and we change the minimum to hour, which is divided by 60 is 0.217 hours. And we're adding these two together, so it's 6 hours plus 0.17 hours, which is 6.217 hours. And because we know this is half period, so we time this number to 2 is 12.43 hours. And the k equal 2 pi over period, because the full period is 12.43, so we know the period will be 2 pi over 12.43, which is pi over 6.43, 6.222, sorry, my bad. And for the d, we change the 2 hour to minute, to minute, and we're adding these two together, so which is 2 hours plus 30 minutes, which is Uh, and this this shift using the 2 hour and 8 minutes, and which is 230 minutes, and the final equation we use is ht equal negative 6.4 cos b minus 2.13 plus 10.4. And for the question C, the question C want us to know the height of water when the time is 7.30, because we know the we change the minute to hour is 30 divided by 60 is 0.5 hours, so which time is 11.5 hours. And we sub the 11.5 into the question is negative 6.4 cos pi over 612 to 2 times 11.5 minus 2.13 plus 10.4, and which answer is 10.777, and this will be equal to 10.8. So the final answer is at 11:30. The height is 10.8 meters. And for question D, here's a graph. You guys can see this graph, and you guys can see the graph from the question. We know the boat need the water be more than 12 meters, so almost here it's around 12. So we have to check the time is over 12, and over 12. So this three time is maybe around like 6 to 8. In this time, you can the boat can stay here and must leave by 8. The boat can stay here around 10 to 12, and the boat have to stay here around like 16 to 20. Yep, that's it. Thank you.